Hello, ladies and gentlemen, crypto deep divers. Welcome back to Weekly Crypto. Today, I'm going to talk about the Bancor's wallet is already live. And basically, you just do one-click conversion between EOS and Ethereum, a ERC20 token. Also, I will touch on Theta wallet as well. And Yellow Vest protests in France once again in Paris. Also, I will talk about the next happening for Bitcoin. So the next happening for Bitcoin, as well as silver and Litecoin and Ethereum. So just in case you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out the upcoming airdrop, giveaway, or token swap. Also, you can follow me on Twitter as well. So let's talk about Bancor. So this is pretty cool. Like Bancor, they have a live, the wallet has already go live. So basically, this is very good for mainstream adoption. Basically, you do one-click conversion between the EOS and ERC20 token. And right now, they have a new unified wallet, and you can manage like over 500 plus ERC20 token and EOS token in just one wallet. And also, you can perform conversion between ERC20 and EOS token in a single click. And basically, over click across a 9,700 plus token pair. That's interesting. And another good thing, you can receive a free EOS account. That is good deal. So probably try this wallet. I think this is a good deal because you have to pay to create EOS account, right? Right now you don't have to pay for. You can get a free EOS account, and also they will give you enough EOS resources, RAM, CPU, network resources to get started, and this is pretty cool as well. And you can also receive airdrop for ERC20 and EOS token directly to your wallet. That is pretty cool. So this is a combination of both. That's cool. I think this is very good because it is better for mainstream adoptions and all that because they just want to simplify using the wallet. They don't want to use a complicated version of back in the old days, like you use the MyEther wallet. It's like it's not easy to use and all that. You have to copy and paste all this address and all that, send back and forth to the exchange and all that. And also the Bancor wallet very resemble of Coinbase. But I don't like Coinbase because Coinbase, the transaction fee is pretty expensive. And basically, you either use the Coinbase Pro to buy your crypto, right? Or Gemini. Gemini is not cheap either right now. Before, the transaction fee is not that high. Right now, it's getting higher. And Bancor currently do not charge transaction fee. No fees for transfer in and out of the wallet. But I'm just interesting. Maybe they will do the conversion rate is a less in a less favorable way. I don't know. I'm not sure. I need to try it out before I make a conclusion. So because for example, if you go to Coinbase using to buy their stuff, the transaction fee is pretty high, and right now they said Bancor say they don't charge any fee, but maybe they will do the conversion rate is not very favorable, just like Shapeshift. The conversion rate is not that great either. Or you can in and out of the wallet or for built-in token conversion. And that is no fee right now. You can that can be processed fully on-chain and faster, cheaper, and more predictable conversion. So existing Bancor wallet user can they only need to upgrade their wallet to access this experience. So to use the new features, so new user can sign up using SMS, Telegram, or FB message, and can easily import their ERC20 and EOS token into the wallet. Well, I mean maybe Telegram, I guess, I don't know. So new user can sign up using SMS, Telegram, or FB Messenger. I mean, to me, crypto supposed to be anonymous, and if you use the SMS message, that means they have your phone number, and Telegram, depending on your comfort level, using this Bancor wallet. And they're going to integrate additional blockchain into the network as well. And the Bancor network token is the bridge basically between different non-custodial like cross-chain conversion. So this is pretty good. This is for good for mainstream adoption because you want to be transfer something very seamlessly, easy to use. That is very important. So live token on the network include ERC20 token like DAO, MakerDAO, Binance token, basic attention, the BAT token, the basic attention token, also EOS base token, for example, the IQ, Everpedia, Dice, Betdice token, Black, EOS Black token, and many more. So check it out, okay? This is pretty cool. I will check it out as well. So the next stop, the Theta wallet. So if you don't plan to sell your Theta token, you can transfer your Theta token from the exchange to the Theta wallet. You can use the Android OS or the Apple iOS for your storage for the Theta token. And they're still working on the hardware wallet. I don't know if I'm going to wait for the hardware wallet or use the software wallet. This is a mobile phone wallet. Maybe I will use my another cell phone to install this Theta wallet because I have a second cell phone, so I don't use that cell phone that often. Maybe I would do that, but I prefer hardware wallet though. So they're still working on the ledger and Trezor for the Theta Theta token wallet. So the next stop we're going to talk about the Yellow Vest protest. Once again, violence returned to street of Paris. You can see there's a like fire and vandalism. You can see a whole bunch of smashing the windows and all that. So so the Yellow Vest movement has been going on and on since last year. So right now they accuse Macron basically hot air, basically just talking, doing nothing. And of course they smash luxury store, looting, setting fire. Of course the police in response is using tear gas and water cannon. And an interesting comment from a 43-year-old German factory worker stating that he agreed with the destruction, saying that the bank is the biggest problem in the world. And that may be true because of the central banking. They're printing money from thin air back in 2008 after the financial crisis. So they print trillions and trillions of dollars. The ECB, the Bank of Japan, the Federal Reserve, they print tons of money, even Bank of China. So to save the big bank, basically back in 2008, they print tons of money to save the economy because of the financial crisis. And if you are the saver for this decade, you're going to lose out. If you don't put your money in the stock market, in the real estate, you're going to lose out from this. And also, if you put your money in a CD, there's basically negative interest rate. So as a saver, as a retiree, this is not good at all. And also with the inflationary pressure and all that, I mean, you're losing out basically. And this is basically penalized saver and people who are retired. They don't want to expose to too much risk. And another thing, people concerned about inflation, stagnant wages, unemployment, and all that. Well, I mean, welcome to the 20th century. Right now, this is exactly what happened. And then with printing all this money, maybe eventually we are going to have an inflation coming in. And the worst part, it may have a stagflation. But anyway, so let me know what you think about the Yellow Vest movement. Do you think central bank is the problem of all this? Let me know what you think. Please comment below. I would like to hear from you. And you can see a whole bunch of like chaos in Paris right now. See, you can smashing the windows of the luxury store, looting, and all that. And I think there's around 10,000 yellow vest protester on the street of Paris. If you are from France, please comment below. I would like to hear from you. What do you think about the Yellow Vest movement? That is interesting. And if you are from Europe, also comment below. What do you think about Yellow Vest movement? Do you think this movement is going on and on? So please comment below. I would like to hear from you. And let's talk about the crypto fear index. Right now, 58. People are very greedy. Just be careful out there. And let's talk about the Bitcoin halving. So the next halving will be on May 24th, 2020. So this is the chart of the day, like basically for the Bitcoin reward halving and price history. This is pretty interesting. And from January 3rd, 2009, that is a Genesis block established. That is 2009, remember, after the financial crisis. And then you have the inception, the introduction, or the creation of Bitcoin. And at the time, people don't take Bitcoin seriously. People think that this is just a funny money and all that. But it's almost 10 years. Bitcoin's still alive right now. Every time people say Bitcoin is going to go dead, go to the but it's coming back. It's keep coming back. So on during that time, we have 15 new Bitcoin created every 10 minutes. So you have 10 million Bitcoin created like from January 2009 to November 2012. At the time, Bitcoin was maybe less than $1. And then from 2011, it go all the way to $10 and then go sideways. And the first halving for Bitcoin was November 28, 2012. At the time, Bitcoin was $12 around. So 25 new Bitcoin created every 10 minutes. 5 million Bitcoin was created from November 2012 to July 2016. And you can see, I think 2014 to 2016 we are in the Bitcoin was in a bear market. I think it was peak, and then I think it was around 1,000 around 2013, and then the bear market from 2014 to 2016. And 2017, of course, everybody remember Bitcoin go all the way nearly 20,000 before finally collapse back down right now around 4,000. So the second halving is July 9, 2016. At the time, Bitcoin was around $657. So it was right now, currently, we are doing 12.5 new Bitcoin created every 10 minutes. This is what we are doing right now. So 2.6 million Bitcoin was created from July 2016 to 2020 halving. 2020 halving, the next one will be May 20th. May 24th, the next halving for May 24th, 2020. And this will be the third halving. It will be May 24th, 2020. So at the time, next year, it will be 6.25 new Bitcoin created every 10 minutes. So it will be less and less Bitcoin. And the mining difficulty will be keep on increasing. And from 2020 to 2024, it will be around 1.3 million Bitcoin will be created. And currently, we have about 70 million Bitcoin already mined, which is around 80% of the total Bitcoin that can ever be mined. So there are only about 4 million left to be mined. So this is Bitcoin is not inflationary at all, because you can see every time it's happening, you will have less and less Bitcoin. So this is basically not an inflationary token. Like some of the token, they are inflationary. For example, Ethereum, they have inflation. EOS, they do have inflation, and Bitcoin is no inflation whatsoever. So this can hedge against inflation as well. But this is not a financial advice. Use your due diligence. And there's a scarcity of Bitcoin. But for fiat currency, the central banker, ECB, Bank of China, the Federal Reserve, they can print any money they want. But Bitcoin, you can't print anymore. But my concern is for the BAKKT. Remember BAKKT, they want to introduce Bitcoin ETF. With the Bitcoin ETF, they can rehypothecate and commingling, and then they can amplify the Bitcoin maybe 10 times or 100 times. That's the only concern. That may diluting the value of Bitcoin. The thing is, don't buy those Bitcoin ETF. If you don't own your private key, you don't own your token, period. So that's why it's important you transfer your token out of the exchange to your wallet that you hold your private key. So let me know what you think about the Bitcoin halving. I would like to hear from you as well. This is pretty interesting. In the next, probably in the next 2 to 3 years, or even in the next 6 months, we will see how it goes. For Ethereum, I've been talking about Ethereum, the long position has been building up. There's no reason to pump but to dump because they have to liquidate the short position, right? They have to sell Ethereum. For the Litecoin, it's a different story. They keep on pumping Litecoin because they need to liquidate the short position and then buy back the Bitcoin. Litecoin. Sorry, this is Litecoin. So Litecoin. So let me know what you think. Do you think this pump will continue for Litecoin? And do you think Ethereum, there will be a dump coming up? Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about this. I could be wrong too. This is not financial advice. And just one quick thing about the silver. So this is a tweet by Pietro Di Tara, and he talked about the silver chart. So this is from the 70s for the silver. And then you can see it's very similar. And then we are in here somewhere. And then after this period of like consolidation, and it all go to the moon. At the time from the 70s is $2.50. And what do you think? Are we going to the moon? Don't forget, I think back in 2011, silver price has gone up almost up to $40, right? 30 to $40. And because the central banker doesn't want the silver price to go up all the way like crazy, they increase the margin requirement. Once they increase the margin requirement, the silver price has been collapsed. And also because of the future contract as well. Those are paper silver. And future contract also manipulate the price of commodity. You can go back to my previous video about those things. I talk about the manipulation of the market using the future contract, just like Bitcoin. With the introduction of the future contract, Bitcoin price has been collapsed ever since then. Remember, the future contract has been introduced in 2017 around December, and also 2017 around December, Bitcoin reached the peak around 20,000. Ever since the introduction of the Bitcoin future or any type of future market, then it collapsed the price of Bitcoin. So you can check back my previous video as well. I'll put the link below as well. And so let me know what you think about the silver price. And also I talk about the gold to silver ratio, and right now it's one to almost 80 or something, or 70. The gold to silver price ratio, it could go 1 to 40. So if you go 1 to 40, you can see the price of the silver price has the potential to go up higher. And another thing is, if you don't own the real silver or real coin or bars or whatever, if you don't own the if you don't physically own the gold or silver, you don't own them. Basically, if you put it in a bank deposit, or if you put it in a bank safety deposit, if you buy paper gold or paper silver, you don't own them, because those paper gold or silver, they may not actually own the real asset. So you got to be very careful. So you have to own your physical stuff, and that is very important. Just like Bitcoin, you have to own your private key in order to own the token. Same thing as silver and gold. You have to own your coin. You have to own it physically, not just put it in a safety deposit in the safe deposit in the bank. Those, when financial crisis come in, you may not be able to get to your safe deposit in the bank. They may not let you to take out the gold and silver. So when things get desperate, you know what I'm talking about. And back in the the first depression in 1930s, I think they confiscate gold, right, during that time, because of the desperate time. So you can go back in history. So let me know what you think about the Bancor's wallet. You can transfer back and forth the EOS and Ethereum ERC20 token, Theta wallet. And what do you think about the price of silver as well as Ethereum and Litecoin? And if you are from France, or if you're from Europe, what do you think about the yellow vest movement? If you're from the US, just also comment what do you think about the yellow vest movement? Do you agree what they're doing? Do you think central banker is the problem of today's problem? Please comment below. I would like to hear from you. If you find this video helpful, smash the like, subscribe, also share with your friends. And make sure you comment below, so I read every single comment, and I try to respond to you as soon as possible. But if I'm traveling, it's kind of difficult. But anyway, also you can follow me on Twitter as well. If you have already subscribed, make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss out the upcoming videos for token swap or hard fork. And remember, crypto deep divers, we the people take control of our money. Stay wise, stay safe, peace. I'm not a financial advisor. Investing in ICO or cryptocurrency has inherent risk. Please use your due diligence.